Alright. What's good, y'all? It's your host, J Mike, and I got a debut today. New year. Let's do it.
2026, man.
Go ahead and shout him out. Let him know who you is, man.
Hey, man. Shout out to Vaughn, man. Shout out to me. New co-host. You know what I'm saying? 2026, we starting it off right. And we got some good guests on the show today, so we're going to go ahead and introduce them.
Alright, that's a bit.
My name Walter, Walt Stakes on Instagram. I'm the founder of Unify the Strive, and I make content on on the side and stuff like that. I'm here with my boy.
What's good? My name Cam, co-founder of Unify the Strive. Make content on the side too. I'm just ready to work.
That's a bit. Let's speaking of content, like what made y'all like want to dive into like social media influencing and all that?
Yeah, for real, man. I always had like a voice outside, like, you feel me, social media and stuff like that. So I was like, if I put it on the camera, let me just see where it goes, man. I had put on a little TikTok and stuff like that. I was like, hold on, I'm getting a couple numbers on this thing. I'm about to slap it on Instagram. And then from Instagram, I was kind of getting a lot of love from the man. Keep going, keep pushing. But from now, I was like, man, I ain't finna stop, man, for real. So that's where I'm at right now.
That's real.
That's basically the same thing. Just posting on TikTok, getting a lot of traction and stuff from people relating or like receiving messages. People would tell me to post certain stuff. So it should be the same way.
So like, what made y'all keep going? Like obviously, you know how TikTok is, because me personally, I've been making TikTok myself, and I know I get like 2 views, 26, 30, sometimes I get 100, and then I get like maybe 5 likes. Like, what kept pushing y'all to like, you know, I'm gonna keep doing this, and one day it's gonna pay off?
For real, consistency in my opinion. You know what I mean? If you give up after your first couple of years and not getting no views, you ain't really gonna get nowhere. You know what I mean? That's why they say stay down till you come up. Cause if you giving up at the beginning, you ain't really got the vision or the plan behind it. But if you staying down, keep posting, at one point in your time, you gonna get to where you want to be. So it's all about just time and patience, honestly.
Yeah, so I was like piggybacking off what he was saying. Like, if you just keep it in your drafts, you just don't post it, it's not gonna go anywhere. That's like not shooting your shot whenever you got the shot.
Yeah.
So it's like you just gonna have to post whatever you gotta post.
Dead serious though, like, man, I feel like it's a big game behind TikTok here. You can get one video to blow up, and then your next video, you like, damn, how I get to that? Yeah,
so no point even overthinking it. You just might as well click post. Don't even rewatch it multiple times. You're gonna start overthinking it. Just click post, get off TikTok, come back.
Do y'all like
video
post for yourselves? Like, you know how they be saying like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Some people post for the likes and, you know, the views and the engagement. Other people just post just to post. Like, what's y'all like?
It's definitely like both at a certain point. Because, like, yeah, you want to post for other people and yourself, but you also want to post because you want people to see it and you want to blow up, too. So it's like, it go hand in hand, to be honest.
Like, some stuff you posting, it could be tied to what you doing, but you putting it on the internet for a reason, you know what I mean? You ain't just putting it on the internet for no reason. You putting it on there so you can get some traction, some engagement, some likes, something that benefits you off of it. Basically.
How do y'all want people to feel when they see your content? What is the goal?
Damn. Okay.
Hey, he could.
Oh, my fault, bro.
You good? It ain't time.
The way I want people to feel, I want them to feel motivated. Like, that's the type of content that I make. I want you to get up and be like, yeah, like, bro, he just hit me in my chest with this one. Like, I'm trying to get up and make some money, anything. Like, I don't talk about motivation just around work and stuff like that. You can put this to anything in school, your relationship with God, anything you want to do in life, you can use my motivation towards it. It's not tied to a single type of subject almost.
What my nigga Pooch I say?
You get motivated, man. You meet me, bro. It's like it's genuine. You know what I mean? I ain't forcing this on you. It's either you gonna take the motivation and use it towards something good, or you gonna take it and just keep going on with your day.
Oh, real.
And like you never know when it's somebody like last day. You never know what nobody going through. So it could be like, boom, they see this message, they want to get up, they want to do something productive, they want to do something for the world, make a change, do something positive. So
piggybacking off of his question, kind of sort of like, what would y'all say like, you know, the people who are just like lazy, like, you know, they didn't they stuck in a hump. You know what I'm saying? Like they
procrastinating and stuff.
Don't got a set routine, like lack of motivation, like what y'all?
I would say it's really based on how you as a person, who you hang around really influence you, because like people around you can push you to do better, or they can keep you at your peak. And some people can see your potential of what you really can do and push you. Like real friends will criticize you, and you'll take that and you'll take accountability. and you'll do better for yourself. So I feel like the way people move is still based on themselves. It's based on people around them, their surroundings, the environment. And I feel like the way they should deal with it, they honestly should try and talk to God about it, if anything. If they really can't find nobody, they should talk to God about it.
That's real though, cause that's crazy. I just read that in the superior way of the man. That shit was, man, it was just like, you can't, basically like in a sense it was just saying you can't be around other low vibrational people.
Right. Gotta be high vibrations and stuff.
You can't be around like people who, you know, just are like, I don't want to say like give feminine energy, like in a sense like they always like feel like they need you for every single thing,
right.
Like, and you know, difference between like a grown man and like a little boy, like the grown man gonna like criticize you, but he also gonna give you your space so you can learn on your own. He not gonna baby you, versus like a little boy, he gonna try to hold your hand throughout the whole thing, like nah, like, you feel me? And then obviously also touched on like how is your relationship with your father, or like a father figure in your life. So if it's not a lot of masculine energy within like the relationship with that certain father figure, then obviously that's how it's gonna reflect on your growth as growing up. So you feel me?
That's real though. Like I could put some into that though, cause I grew up without my father. My mom played like both roles and some stuff. But the reason I was able to get to this point in my life, like hard times, you know what I mean? Hard times build a strong man. God put you through, you feel me, the strongest obstacles and the toughest soldiers and stuff like that. I feel like the stuff you go through and the stuff you encounter on your journey, it can kind of tend to how you grow as a person almost. Like, if I wasn't going through the stuff I went through, I don't think I'd be sitting here right now, you feel me, be able to spit on this podcast with you. For real.
No, it's real.
Right, and piggybacking off what he said, I'm not gonna lie, Walt, he the same way on and off the camera, bro. Like, he be motivating me at times.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm not wanting to do something, so we came together with the Unified Stride thing. We be motivating each other every day, on and off the camera.
Yeah, like this not fake. Like this all the strength. Like this my boy. He know like regardless if the camera rolling or if it's not, like we still tight like that. I feel like that's how people need to be in this type of thing. If you're gonna do content creation with your bro, you can't get on the internet and just fake it. Like, all right, I'm cool with him just because we getting some likes and off the scene, you treat him like you feel me. Bro.
It's always gonna be mutual feelings off the camera.
That's real because, bro, I had just went through some shit like that, gang. Like, I went through a whole crazy, like, season last semester, gang. Like, well, it really was just a whole season, nigga. It's been, like, since freshman year, gang. Like, it's been some low vibrational people I've been around, but I also had, like, my brother, like, that been there for me since, like, middle school, gang. He at Central, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. But I met some people here, and, you know, I don't really... I guess you could say I haven't met the right group of guys to the right group of like-minded people to associate myself with or hang around. Yeah. I've been around a lot of like, you know, let's say drug dealers, people who just think they bigger than who they are, egotistical people, and just people who just they just envious of you. Like, I've been around a lot of envious niggas.
Ain't gonna lie, that's real. I say, like, the envious, when I can see people playing envy, like, they envy me, that means I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? Like, you hating on me, so I gotta be doing something that you ain't messing with. That's real to, like, coming to college, I feel like this is your best time to find out who you can really be around. Yeah, that can make or break you in your 4 years of college. We only get 4 years, so if you're around the wrong group for your whole 4 years, it's over for you after that, bro. But you feel me? You see the people we around, what we doing now. We trying to make a change and an impact to the community. I feel like that's really something we got, like, give ourselves props for in the back end, for real.
Yeah, it took me, cause mind you, I'm a transfer student, so I transferred in spring 2023. So from North Carolina Central. Yeah. Everybody asked me why you in Central.
Yeah,
it was all man. Honestly, I just couldn't thrive in a big environment at that moment at the time. I needed like one-on-one attention. I needed like a closer like environment to home because I'm from Charlotte. Yeah. So I need like, you know, close to my family, close to friends, you know, and I came to Winston. Winston felt like a home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the people were very like nice and cooperating.
Bro, we're like a big family around here. Like, people don't be understanding.
Everybody cool here, man.
Like, I'm telling you, Winston up next for real. Like, but when I got here, I had some good, like, alumni, you know what I'm saying, that at the time they weren't alumni, but, you know, they brought me in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like y'all. I was a freshman, sophomore, whatever. I got seniors giving me advice, juniors. Like I was not hanging with my freshman class at all. Like I was with like the big dogs. Like they threw me in with the big fish. I stayed off campus.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel me? So it's just kind of like I kind of had to grow up fast in a sense.
That help your character development though.
Maturity too, definitely.
So it's like when niggas be calling me Unc nowadays, I'm like, damn.
Like how you feel that like when motherfucker call you Unc, you be like, damn, like
I be like, dang, I'm only like 2 or 3 years older. Like chill, just chill. But like, yeah, like you know, over those 3 years, I realized the group of after those guys left, the new group of guys that I've became friends with, it was just like we weren't like connecting. It just wasn't like a good chemistry. You know, like how we all connected, we all like are like-minded, we all thrive.
fake almost.
Yeah, it's almost like they just be there just because of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Because
they trying to leech on to you, basically.
I had a car my sophomore year. And then, like, niggas was just like, oh, let me get a ride to the store. Let me do this, that, and the third. And it's like, I don't have no problem with that because I'm a kind-hearted person. You know, I'm a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just hate when my kindness gets taken for advantage. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot of situations like that. And, you know, I had to learn to say no. It took me a minute. But, yeah, like, it was just like niggas asked me to go somewhere more than 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was up the street, all right, cool. I'm not going to be no asshole about it. I ain't going to be no dick about it. But, like,
20 minutes up the road, though.
You feel me? But as time progressed, like, you know, I had to cut somebody off. Well, cut a few people off, you know what I'm saying? I just had to cut off one of the people in my crew, bro. Like, this shit was crazy, gang. Like,
it be on some stuff where, like, it's no love lost, but I really can't be around you at this time. And if they mess with you, they gotta understand that, like, if you want them to grow, man, I can't be around you just because of what I got going on. If I was doing something bad and I see my bro striving, I'm not finna try to leech on to him, knowing I can bring him down from where he at now. I feel like that's how people really gotta look at it when they around their friend groups.
Yeah, I was gonna piggyback off that and say some people will try to become friends with you and leech on you because y'all on the same level so they can feel comfortable where they at. But they don't want to go nowhere further. They just want to stay at that level. So they're just going to feel comfortable where they at because you there too and they don't want to push you to do better. They're just going to keep you at the same level.
They don't like seeing people better than them. With my bros, I ain't gonna lie. If you better than me, bro, keep going. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying another day alive, another day to strive. I ain't finna get on here and like Cam, man, he thumping on TikTok. You feel me? My boy, he bumping views and stuff like that. I'm getting there, but I ain't saying hating on him, bro. Keep posting, keep going. I feel like that's how it should be. It should be a mutual feeling.
It should be like I said on the episode like before, like I just feel like as black men we should be closer because it's harder for us. It's harder for us, and it's just like seeing another black man go for another black man. It's like damn, that's what they want us to do. That's like how the system is like.
They loving that. Like we didn't falling for their trap almost.
So it's just like if you see I got a podcast, it's like I get you're influenced by it, but maybe that's not your route. Maybe you're the writer. Maybe you could write for me. Maybe or maybe you could just do TikTok. Like you feel me? Like not everybody is subjected to doing the same thing as everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got their own plan, their own path almost.
Yeah, and it's just like I've had like in the past I had an old homie. He like he wanted to be on a podcast. He wanted to be the co-host, and I was just like, I just kind of knew his personality. I knew he couldn't bring the effort to doing that. So I was like, maybe you need to start your own shit, or maybe you need to do, TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like I'm glad I could be an influence. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like he was just doing certain stuff just because I was doing it, just because that's what's popping. You feel me? Like I feel like a lot of people lose the plot and they don't realize like what is their passion or what's their ability, their God-given ability. You know what I'm saying?
That's real that you, instead of just saying nah and like you just leaving it there, you gave him some alternatives. Like you could do this, that, and the third. Like you seen the potential in what he could do, but you don't want to work with you because of how he was acting or whatever y'all had going on. But at least you give him ultimatums and alternatives to other stuff.
I also gave him an opportunity to be on here, and it was just like the energy just wasn't thriving. When I had guests, like the guests weren't messing with the, you feel me, like the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like I have my nigga Vaughn on here. Y'all ain't uncomfortable. So it was like niggas is cooling. You feel me? Like that's who I am. I bring that energy. I bring that power, like, you feel me? Like, I don't want nobody to feel uncomfortable. I want everybody to know, like, we all family.
Yeah, like, we chilling right there. I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking like they ain't even care right now. Like, we just talking right now, bro.
No, for real. But, like, yeah, man, like, I just want niggas to know, like, do you, bro, like, the right people gonna be around you, bro. It may take 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, but eventually you gonna find.
Cause you a freshman, right, bro?
Yeah, I'm a freshman.
Bro, yeah, you got some time, bro. Like, you got some shit you finna experience in college, but, like, I said make your time worth it. Like, everybody you meet, and, like, bro, right here, he gonna put you through some good stuff, good advice, good opportunities, stuff like that. It's just for you feel me?
Go get it.
Yeah, go get it. That's it.
Opportunity you can get, bro, for real.
That's it, bro.
But nah, like, what made y'all start Unify the Strive?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, we was just chopping it up a week before we got here.
That's it. Like, what's crazy? My fault to cut you off, bro. We made this thing in like a week. Not even a week, maybe 3 days top. We made this, bro. We were just talking over the break, and we was like, bro, we trying to do something to make a change, but we always had a thing where we want to bring everybody together almost. You know what I mean? We ain't just want to do it with us two. We can do it with just us two. Why do that and gatekeep it from everybody else? We trying to bring everybody in. Yeah. So we was like, we're gonna start a group with content creators where we're giving that to the community, making real change, public speaking, things like that. Things that are bettering the outside, not just making, little TikToks and stuff like that. Yeah, on and off the camera. We trying to do everything, man, that benefit. They look at us and be like, damn, he making a real change to the community. We trying to give back homeless drive, clothes, bikes for Christmas, all type of stuff. Things that people need, but I'm really looking to get into the youth, because that's where it starts at. That's where the future is, you know what I mean? If the kids are starting off in a bad path, we need to go ahead and talk to them before it gets worse along the line almost. Yeah. So that's how we really came up with it for real.
I'm like, I see this shit, I'm like, yo, these niggas on some AMP. Alcoholic shit.
It's something like that, because our content, we're not strictly doing like, we got some funny videos here and there, then we got some motivation. So yeah, so it ain't like we just tying our thing to one type of niche, man. We can go all over, bro. It don't matter.
Yeah. Okay. So I see y'all are opening doors for yourselves. Yeah. So how are y'all opening doors for the others as well?
For the others, that's a good one right there. Okay. How we're opening up doors for the others. Right now, we're looking to make a lot of events where we can bring people in as well. You know what I mean? We don't have that big enough of a following. Well, I have a big following to myself. You know what I mean? From when I started, I have a big following to myself. And everybody coming in, I feel like we can all benefit off of each other. Even if I wasn't getting, this is a non-profit. We're not making $9 off this sucker. You feel me? We're just giving back. So I want to feel... That's kind of why I want people to feel. Like, I don't want you to have to come in here and say, all right, what am I gaining out of this? That means I don't need you in here. You knew what a non-profit was before you signed up for this. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if you're not coming in here to make a change with me or try to impact somebody else's life, you're not meant for this type of community, bro. So that's how I feel.
Straight like that. Yeah. Straight like that. Yeah.
Straight like that. Ain't nothing else. If y'all in here trying to, you feel me, gain something out of this, like, I understand, okay, you're going to get some traction, some followers on social media and stuff like that. But if you're looking for a physical dollar out of this, man, you might as well go ahead and hit the
everybody looking to get some money, bro. I feel like money is a thief of joy, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Always take away the passion of what's really, like, the implement of what's supposed to be going on. Like, we're supposed to be inspiring people to do better. We're supposed to be doing better for the youth. We're supposed to be doing better for the kids and all that. And people would just look at it and say, oh, dang, I'm not getting no money out of this. I don't want to do this.
They don't do it like they don't want to put no money into it. Like
what I get out of it?
Yeah,
bro. You're supposed to be helping others. You're supposed to be building up others. Now, money might come through because of your traction on other platforms, but, like, with this award, like, nah.
It's a reward, man. It's like, I'm not really... I don't know that's where I'm not going to even try to say but I'm not in the Bible as much, but I do know that what you wait, you will be rewarded.
Yeah. But I be saying in my mind, if you follow your vision, God gonna let the money flow right behind it. You know what I mean? Like, if I was doing something I didn't love and I'm getting paid good, I'm gonna be miserable my whole life. What I'm doing now, I'm loving this shit, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna take this shit to the farthest where I ain't making no money. But I feel like if I stay down with this plan, God gonna let that money flow right behind it, behind it, bro.
So it's a lot of different connections that can come out of nowhere. you can just find somebody or businesses or other orgs, collab, boom, get great connections, and stuff just flow and happen.
For real, because I ain't gonna lie, in the last week or two, like, the people who seen me and both stuff, I would have never thought they would have seen it, you know what I mean? They'd be like, damn, like,
I knew.
like, damn, like, you saw my shit, like, we got, like, old heads coming up to us, like, bro, you doing good, man, you keep that up, I'm glad to see young black people doing this, like, that mean a lot to me, for
I
real.
told my roommate, I was like, this nigga the prophet. I want this nigga in DJ, bro. I was like, yo, this nigga the prophet.
I appreciate that, bro.
Like, I was telling my roommate, I was like, nah, this nigga finna be like the next, who's
like, I'm on some shit like, bro, I'm not trying to be like nobody, I'm trying to be genuine and keep this shit authentic on, bro, like, motherfuckers who know me, like, you know, this is on the camera and off the camera. Like, whatever you need, it don't matter what situation it is, I can guide you to do something. But I had my times like, well, I was making some bad decisions, but this is where I'm at the point of my life now. So if you don't look at the past, I just keep going towards the future.
That's all you really can do.
That's it.
Like, I feel like we live in the past so much that we don't realize what's in front of us.
100%. Now, I kind of use my past as motivation. Like, damn, I was at that point, but look at me now. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's good to use it as fuel.
Yeah.
Obviously, you gotta have something to fuel the fire.
But you can't let it bring you down.
You can't let it bring you down.
Yeah.
I used to do that a lot. Like, you know, my shorty, she tell me, like, you doubt yourself too much. You need to start doubting yourself. You need to start thinking more positive. Because I still struggle with trying to, you know, be more positive and think more positive. I still think about the negatives. Because, you know, my pops told me, he was like, it's easy to find the negatives of everything, but it's hard to find the positives of everything.
Ain't gonna pop spit. Whatever. Ain't gonna lie. Sticking with them. Okay.
No doubt.
Like, once you find, like, the positive stuff, like, everything else won't even matter for real. It'll all fall into place. Like, let's say, like, you don't got 100 M's in your account right now, but you got, like, $5 to $10. You still got some.
You got some. You gotta be grateful for everything that comes with you, because, bro, where I be thinking God could take it away in any moment, you know what I mean? Like, me having broke phone and stuff like that. I got a phone. There's some people out here begging to get a phone like this, you know? If they even had a crack phone, like, damn, I got a phone, though. But every little thing that I can have, bro, I take it.
You don't even take it for granted.
Yeah, like, man, I accept it and be like, man, I'm grateful for this. Like, God is a big part of my journey that I'm in right now, I can say, for real.
So, like, oh, go ahead.
I mean, go ahead.
You feel what I'm saying? Nah, but I was just gonna say, pretty much, like, what are, like, some personal goals y'all have for, like, each, I guess, year of your collegiate journey?
Okay. Oh, man, right now, okay. So, like, my goals is to maintain good grades. That's number one. You know, I wouldn't be here if I ain't able to maintain my grades. So, get my grades good, keeping everything steady and stuff like that, and stay consistent. I'm not trying to stay consistent and disciplined, because I stopped a lot of bad habits that I had back last year, you know, a couple weeks ago, but I didn't stop it, bro. I just stopped everything and really put my mind towards something that's going to benefit me, you know, and, like, better myself and my health, my mental, you know, physical, everything I can do, I'm trying to better myself and stay down with it, hit the gym consistently. Me and Bo been in there, you feel me, every day. You feel real skinny right now. Hey, give us spring break, bro. I tell you, we're going to be out here looking like the Rock, bro. We're going to be a little big. Better in my mental. I'm trying to, you know, find the right females and stuff like that. You know how the shit get out here. Get a little crazy at cars. So I'm trying to find the right females, stay out of the way, not really put myself out there like that. Do better by myself, honestly, because, you know, this is my life, you know what I mean? If I'm doubting myself or doing bad by myself, I'm going to have a bad life. So I might as well put my best foot forward and really make it happen, bro.
What Tupac say? It's just me against the world.
That's it. It's just me against the world, bro.
I would say, well, number one, get closer to God. You know, I've been falling off a little bit, been lost, but I think if I find Him, everything gonna fall in place. So boom, find God more. I would say, actually. So find Him more. Take accountability for what I've been doing. I know I've been doing wrong. I'm trying to do better with that. So first, it's accountability. So it's hard to say, but you know, you got to do better. So boom, staying consistent, gym, content, with the Unify the Stride thing, and helping my friends, helping people that need it, supporters, even haters. I don't care. I'll help anybody, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just
That's all. What it's all about.
It ain't no hating our body. Like, you can't come up to us and looking like, man, these niggas hate.
I'm about to say like the energetic guy.
I can't say that.
It gotta be some animosity.
There's some niggas that can hate from the outside for sure.
Yeah.
Like, some niggas be like, man, fuck this nigga walk, bro. He
Yeah.
all the
I'm not gonna lie. If they hating on you, what I learned, it's something that they insecure about within themselves that they find in you, and they like, dang, why he got this and I don't got this. You gotta talk to God. You just gotta be able to. I don't know how to word.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to explain.
It's gotta be within you, bro. I don't know.
It's like everything got a reason for everything.
100%, yeah.
Like, I could find a reason to be envious of this nigga. I could find a reason to be envious of you and him over there. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just something in me. It's just gotta change and be like, okay, I'm gonna adapt. I'm gonna get on my shit.
If I want accountability.
If I want to be like a social media influencer, I gotta start picking my phone up, start recording, be like, yo, what's up, y'all? Like, start striving, you know what I mean?
100%.
All that stuff.
I
So
think people overthink a lot. They're like, dang, what if this don't blow up? What if this don't work?
you
Just
gotta
post
do
it. Just do it.
it's
Just be like,
overthinking. And I feel victim to that. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I did at one point in my start too. I was like, damn, I don't know if this video was smooth. I feel like cringe is the most like.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. Like, if people look at our videos, I'm like, all right, this shit cool. They can be like, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. He doing something, bro. So
when it worked though, and then people will support you when you up. So.
yeah, that's the only way to go. Like, I'd be like, damn, I won't be recording a video. This shit, you feeling your stomach? I'm like, damn, nah, this shit ain't it. And then I record it and I post it, and niggas start laughing. That shit funny.
That's
being
a
authentic.
video I did the other day. I posted it on Reels and shit. That shit got 1,400 likes now.
yeah, that's
you got a quick post. Once you
But like, look, think of 1,400 people standing in front of you saying, "I liked your video, nigga." That shit gonna make you cry. That's good though. Bro. I say keep that up, bro. You feel you can't really go too far with it, bro.
Nah, for me,
Look. Hold on, y'all asking us question. I got a question for y'all. What's the word? Like, what made you get in the Speak Your Mind podcast? Like, you feel me?
that's a great question.
Like, what made you start this? Cause we on your show, but I'm trying to get to know a little bit about you too.
For real. What made me start this shit, bro, I was just hungry to start something. Like, I seen everybody was like, had their own little thing, shoe business, clothing brand, you know. This was before, like, Winston took over with the social media shit, you feel me? And I was just like, you know what, it's my junior year. Why not start something? Because I know I like to talk. I like to bring people on, get to know people throughout the show. And, you know, I was like, why not? So I started, and, you know, people was like, what you gonna call it? I was like, shit, I'll just be speaking my mind, so why not call it Speaking Mind? And then I get on this bitch, and, you know, I realized I was just like, this is helping everybody. Yeah. Because niggas don't know, but like incoming freshmen or transfer students, you know, they can listen to my podcast, you know, before they even come here and be like, do I really want to come here? Like, is it really worth coming here? Yeah. And this is why I started. Like, I just started. Funny, you said y'all just started y'all shit like a couple weeks ago. I came up with this shit in like the cool shit in like maybe a week.
Maybe a week.
That's real. Yeah, that's how it happens. Once you don't procrastinate, stuff starts.
Like, once you start actually making action towards something, that shit gonna get flown.
I was like, I posted my story one day. I was like, who trying to be a co-host? Yeah. Who trying to be
getting stuff together?
Photographer. This and third. I had like maybe 6 or 7 people interested. Yeah. I was surprised by the number of females though. That's why I was very shocked. But I was like, you know,
females be trying to work too. I can give them that. They trying to work too.
I seen the people, the candidates, and all that stuff, and I was just like, I seen Vaughn, and I was like, I ain't gonna lie, he got the look, he got the image, you know, he could talk, you know, he got the swag, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what, he's like my number one option. Yeah. But I had to give everybody else a chance. I was like, you know what? Let me talk to everybody. And, you know, I realized when I talked to Vaughn, I asked Vaughn one question. I said, if I set this time for this time to book the room or do this, are you gonna be able to push up? He said, gang, I'll push up whenever.
Yeah. Just ready.
He ready, he eager. Like, you feel me? Like, and then like it was just like with everybody else, it was more so like, oh, I'm just doing this to be active on camp. Like, I don't really have, like,
they got no passion.
They don't do it. You feel me? With Vaughn, he was like, yeah, nigga, like, when we starting?
Yeah.
When the shit.
That's literally how me and Walt when we got on camp. I was like, nah.
That's it. But we was gonna start this unified strive when we got on camp and put it all together. We ended up putting that whole shit together maybe like 3 days before we touched down.
Then boom, as soon as we got here, made that reel.
We made that one reel, got like 12,000 views on it. It's up from there. So once we had that interest in me, you feel me? I feel like it's gonna go up for real, man.
Nah, for real. I'm praying for y'all.
I appreciate that, man, for real. Vice versa, man. With everything you got going on, man, I feel like together we gotta be able to build each other up. You know what I mean?
And you know the whole point. I don't know if everybody know, but like the whole point, you know, me having a crew is because like. I don't like calling people my protege, but like in a sense, it's like he kind of is, cause like I'm feeding him the knowledge and like I'm putting him on to everything.
And he about to take over almost. Okay,
So it's like when I graduate, him and my other co Zoe, they gonna take over and they gonna run this shit. So like when I come back, or when people be like, "Who started speaking my podcast?" and they be like, "My nigga J Mike."
Yeah. So you doing something behind the scenes, but they running it right now.
Yeah. Like it's a business, bro. I'm trying to get smart. Like I'm gonna come back, try to get sponsorships for this. Like try to get sponsored by Chick-fil-A or some shit. Like you feel me? Like whatever I gotta do to like for this. You know what I'm saying? And then outside, I'm gonna have my own personal podcast on myself. You feel me? Like. Just gotta think about it.
Stay down with it, man. Yeah, I say just make a plan. You know, writing stuff down. I got like vision boards, whiteboards, notes, and everything. Me and Bo, we put everything into our notes. Everything got the unified strive to go into a note. But we collab the notes. So if I put something down in the notes and he be like, Walt's a little error, he'll change that up. Shoot me a call. Hey, but I think this is different right here. Vice versa. If I got something I think, Cam, we might be able to change the same thing, bro. We're not really looking at it like, he doing that wrong. We just helping each other. You know what I mean? We're in the same boat almost. We're trying to build something, bro.
Constructive.
So that's it, man.
What do y'all gotta say to like people who are in our positions when it comes to like collaborating and stuff like that, and they might clash because they're too like they're both ambitious and very like fiery heads. That makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like always disagreeing and stuff. Or,
like you might have like a big idea, but Walt might be like, "Nah, brother, like this is what this is."
Well, that's a tough one right there, but that's a good question. I can say, it's hard with the collaboration to put my input on that, because it's like I haven't experienced it. You know what I mean? I don't really want to put no info out that I haven't experienced. With me and Cam, I wanted to come together with somebody who had the same ambition. Mind you, I didn't force him to do this. Not at all. He was coming to me like, he was texting me 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock. He was like, Walt, but look at this thing I just found we can do for the thing. He was coming up with a profile picture, all type of stuff. And as I'm seeing him doing that, I'm like, my nigga, he on that shit too. So I'm like, I'm finna eat too. We both finna eat.
I feel like it's a mindset.
Yeah, I ain't trying to eat more than him. Like, just cause he doing more work, I ain't trying to be like, oh, he doing that. I'm just letting him rock out. But I'm finna match your energy. We finna get this shit going. So that's how we really looking now. I say when you collabing with somebody, make sure you like-minded, but make sure y'all are cool before y'all start your stuff. Yeah. Cause if y'all keeping it strictly towards business, all businesses have problems that they occur. Yeah, they fall off. It'll be. But the main issue behind it is money. We can't argue about money in a non-profit. You know what I mean?
Like money is the real.
Money is the real all evil, bro. We can't argue with money in a non-profit. So right now, we're just looking to give back. We're two young dudes who just want to give back. You can't be mad at us. We can't argue. It's really nothing I can say or think of that we could argue about in this type of thing. Honestly, bro.
That's real.
Yeah, I mean. That is real, but like, there's also other things you can fall out about too. Yeah. Like it's not even just like about money, but money is the main thing. It's also like, you know, one day like somebody might be like, man, fuck you, like this my shit. Like I want to lead. I want to lead because you know there's a lot of alpha men around. So it's like one person might have a bigger head than the other person, or vice versa. It's like damn, egotistical people. Like I was saying, and it's like how like I know you probably haven't experienced that, but if you could like. I guess throw your little 2 cents in there and can you too? How would you deal with that type of people in a sense?
So when you say how I deal with those type of people, like seeing who owns what and who got. Look, I'm the founder, he the co-host and some stuff. But besides that, that's just for online purposes. You feel me? That's just when people say, okay, who owned it, who started it, things like that. But behind the scenes, bro, I'm thinking me and him both found it. If I can say me and him are both founder, that's what I would put. But founder, co-founder, things like that.
So logistics.
Yeah, man. Keep it good on paper. So right now, bro, I say y'all have to be on the same type of level. Y'all, one of them can't be up here trying to put in a lot of work, and then the other person be all the way down here. Y'all have to come to an even type of level to be able to make shit work, bro.
Yeah.
Right, and then whenever you're trying to collab with other people, you got to be careful. You got to be like, okay, what's their mindset? What's their goals? What's their ambitions? What inspired them? Like, you got to see their background. You got to do a whole, like, background check. You got to be like, okay, let's see their content. Let's see what they do. You just got to find out what they want to do. And then you take that and be like, okay, how does this correlate to what we do? And y'all come to a decision where you're like, okay, we want to collab with y'all and we want to do this, that, and the third, and et cetera. Do y'all agree? You come up with an ultimatum. You come up with some ideas and see if they want to agree. If they don't agree or they feel like, oh, we way bigger than y'all, we don't want to collab with y'all. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing for us.
Yeah.
You push it, go to the next. Find somebody else.
Because that's one thing in this business. I say, like, bro, people are gonna say no. Everybody ain't gonna say yes to your collabs. But it's like, we're not the type of people like, nigga, you can have 100 followers, nigga. If I see you eager, like my talks of all, bro, if I see you want to get on there and you got something going for yourself, bro, come on. I ain't charging you. I ain't doing nothing. I just got to see you. I got to see you want it, you know what I mean? I ain't finna force you. Like, nah, I ain't got time for that. I'm going to hit you another time. Yeah, you done lost it now, bro. You beat now. So I say, if you really want it, you really got to go out there and get it. But to piggyback off of what he was saying, when we doing collaboration, we got to look for brand versus real. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be people that we could bring on, but they could fuck up the whole image we got going. Like, damn, why the hell he bringing them on the Unify the Stride?
Organized, on the plan, you know, like on professionalism, like, right on time, like all that stuff.
You can't have that.
So that's like saying, like, boom, you want to go to the NBA or something, you training. You can't just go straight to, like, Michael Jordan or LeBron for advice. You got to go from, like, D1, D2, JUCO. You got to build yourself up. Because, like, they're not going to accept you for who you is just based off what you want to do. You got to prove that you can get up to that level to even talk to them. Yeah, so it's like some people got egos and, like, some people, like, oh, yeah, you too low for me. Or, like, you find somebody on your level, build up, and then finally get to that level. But some people just be egotistical.
Can't be Kobe in one day.
He worked for that shit.
Every day. Like, you got to put in work every day. And I realized that. I realized you can't. I'll be a little transparent. I try to, like, find an easy way out of things, but I realize most people, they work hard for it, and you gotta find a way to, like, earn it. It's not gonna be earned easily. So I realized that all the things I'm doing, like, it took time to find Vaughn, it took time to find, everybody else in my crew. You feel me? To really, like, put, like, a plan together, long term, thing I got going. So it just really took time, and I had to, like, okay, what do I want to be when I grow up? Oh, okay, I want to be an entertainer. I want to have a podcast I make money off of and get sponsorships. I want to be a sports reporter or a news reporter one day. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a content creator. Like, I don't want to just limit myself to one thing. And I feel like a lot of people in this generation, they feel like because they see, like, news reporters or analysts or, doctors, nurses, firefighters, police officers, the regular, 9-to-5s that are important, they feel like, oh, I'm subjected to just this. Like, nah, you could do a variety of things. Like, you don't gotta just work one job. You can be a real estate agent and get money flowing from your content. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Like, you could do YouTube, whatever. Like, and that's what's great about this generation. We're not like our, past generation, like our families and whatever. Like, we're a new generation where social media and technology is taking over, especially AI. Yeah. Like, AI is like, I can look on my phone, like, how do I talk to Walt? Yeah. One thing
I can say about AI is a good ass tool. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. For some of the stuff that I do tend to use AI, but I don't let AI control what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I might ask AI for little tips and tricks here and there, but you can't let that shit take over your fucking life. I ain't no robot. You know what I mean? Like, if I was to put my phone away and forget how to talk, bro, I'm gonna be able to pick this shit back up just off of experience and game, bro. It take time with everything. You ain't gonna get that shit right away.
Can't be NPC. What something I say?
Yeah. The bot. For real, bro.
That's real.
So I hear y'all talk about God a lot. So when motivation just, this can be personal or amongst, you to strive. When motivation is low, how do you keep yourself disciplined? Is it through God or is there another factor there as well?
it's through God and knowing I ain't got nobody to fall back on. You know what I mean? Like my situation I be having going on, I can't just call and ask somebody. Hey, I get $20, something like that. Like I gotta keep going, gotta keep getting it. So it's like God is number one always. I'm always go to prayer first, always getting on my knees, asking God like, what's my next step? And that was the thing, letting go of all my bad habits, being disciplined, things like that. Because I was looking at my mind like, okay, if I can drop these bad habits, God can replace them with good habits. I just gotta let them bad habits go because ain't enough space for the good habits, things like that. So when I kind of put those two together, I'm like, yo, like this makes sense. Like I gotta keep running the guy every time. And so God number first, knowing I can't fall back on nobody, and knowing it's me versus me. You know, at the end of the day, as a man, they gonna expect us to have it all figured out. Yep. You know what I mean, man?
Bro, say that.
Yeah, like, bro, as a man, bro, they gonna expect it for us to all be figured out. Like, they gonna want us to know what's going on, how to get money, things like that. They don't know what a man go through behind closed doors, trying to figure everything out, crying in himself, like being deep inside his thoughts. I feel like it's a lot going on, bro.
Yeah, like, and you know, to touch upon that, like, I'll say a personal experience, like, you know. When you have that feminine energy, when you're with that girl, you feel me? When you just want to cuddle lay down, it's like it's healing. You know, it's like soul healing, especially if it's the right female. Yeah, you feel me? And then when that female gone, it's like now you're trying to be busy minded and busy fooled because it's like, damn, I don't want to seem like I'm a simp or I'm overly on her body. Yeah. You know, I want her to know like, oh, okay. I got this going. I know you an independent woman, you got this going, but I could do this too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just some bum, just like sitting around waiting on you know what I'm saying?
You got some stuff going for yourself too.
Yeah, like I want, you know, my shorty or any other man who has a woman or a love interest to know, like, nigga, like, as long as you stay vigilant and straightforward to what you got going and focus, that's what I'm looking for. Focus. Yeah. You'll be fine, like, and keeping God and, you know, just stay busy. Like,
now, that is one thing I can say, bro, because that's the hardest shit going on in college right now is, like,
temptation.
Yeah, temptation is, like, saying, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Winston, we got the, we got the ones at Winston, so with me and Bo doing this, like, me and him had to realize it's going to be females who try to get close to this unified strive to get to us, you know what I mean? Yeah. But that's when we're going to have to watch out and really, like, when we do these things, we're going to start doing interviews to see if you really in this for real, or you just trying to,
what they say in the Bible, I think it's like, what is it called when it's a woman that always just wants to have sex?
A succubus?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
succubus.
It's a lot of those on this campus.
Yeah,
it's a lot. Hey, bro, it's a lot of, like, you know, block-minded people, like NPCs, bro. Like, I just be walking one day and, you know, people just be staring.
When we walk through DJ on, it's like eyes on us and something like
us for this, the third.
Like, we don't know what they're looking at us for. It's either, okay, boom. Oh, they do content. Unify the Strive. I'm trying to have sex with them. It's a lot of different things that
I look at it. It's like kind of like what you said in a sense, but like it's like, oh, okay, like let's say I'm walking and with Vaughn, and you know, I walk in, oh my God, it's J. Mike and Vaughn. Like, like, you got the groupies, you got the niggas who respect you, like, oh, those are my niggas.
Yeah, those are
they do speak in my podcast, actually. And then you got the people that's like, I want to be on that nigga podcast. Like, I got some shit to say, you know what I'm saying? And then it'd be the females, like, oh my God, he look good, they look good. Like, I want to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I've had females come up to me and be like, oh, I want to be on your podcast. I'm like, so stop it. So what do you want to talk about? Yeah. Like, I know people ask me, like, every time I ask somebody you want to be on my podcast, I see interest and potential. They be like, so what we gonna talk about?
That's like, crazy because I've had a couple girls say they want to be on my Talks with Wall. I be like, so what you want to talk about? Anything you want to? Nigga, you don't even know what you want to talk about.
I didn't want to talk with the cameras on.
That's it. They want to talk with the cameras on, bro.
Attention. They do anything for attention. They will drain you.
That's it, bro. They love it's shit like a drug to them, bro. Like them little likes on the stories and stuff, man. Like feel killed him, bro.
Like, I'm doing it because I want to find my husband.
Yeah.
Like, I want to find the next nigga I can fuck. Like, this generation gonna fuck it, gang. I'm telling you, the females are trying to be us, gang. It's so sad.
And then they be like, where the man at? Or who gonna be the man?
Who gonna be the man?
Who's gonna be the man? And then they be like, as a man, you should not be saying this.
How you gonna tell me what I can't do?
Oh God!
Like, come on, bro.
Like, it'd be crazy, bro. That's why, like, you know, single or not single, I know how to move. Ain't no, my girl got her own shit going on, bro. She Nursing Major, aka, bro. She got her own podcast coming out and soon, and you know, she's a businesswoman, bro. She about her money, she about her success, and she's about her personal growth, bro. Yeah, that's something that's the best way to have it.
That's hard to find on campus, like, cause I look at these females, I can't really see nothing past them, but you know what I mean, like, cause it's like I'm not seeing you do nothing but post pictures of yourself on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Like, they have no plot, no.
I'm not trying to bring down anybody, but it look like from my eyes, you ain't got nothing going on. But they could be like, I just don't post what I got going on Instagram or something. You know what I mean? So I mean, you got some of them too. So
they post what they want you to see. I think my biggest problem is with a lot of these women is you say you want a man, you say you want a boyfriend or a future husband, but you don't put yourself in a situation to where you can find that person. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't like, if you on Instagram turn around showing your butt, that's how I do it.
Yeah, like you always shaking ass and shit. Like, ain't no nigga. Well, I ain't gonna say ain't no nigga. But the right nigga not gonna be amused by that.
Like, they don't want to be submissive no more. They just want They just want to be in control of everything. Like, they just want to be the head or something like.
And we gotta come to the table. We ain't got 6 figures. We ain't got no money.
If you don't got yourself established in a year, we done.
Yeah, like damn, like
that shit. Like,
I thought it was supposed to be like
a building.
Yeah, like if y'all both at the bottom, y'all come up together. I gotta be up, and you gotta be at the bottom. They trying to come up to the top.
Okay, I got 2 questions for y'all.
Okay,
one question is all plot. I'm gonna ask the first question first because it's still like transpiring towards this. But my question is, if a woman, let's say you're dating a woman, right? Okay. Let's say she's like, and you're trying to figure out what you're trying to do in life. Like, you obviously got plans and you got things in action, but you don't know what's really long term. And she's hit you with the, if you can't take care of me, how can you take care of yourself? Like in the next year, are you gonna be able to, you know, be established? Well, not even so established, but have a set ground plan and something flowing. Like, how would you react to
shit? In my opinion, you never know what the future holds for you. You know what I mean? Like, that's just something you gotta just put your trust in God with. So if she be like, are you sure you gonna have yourself together in a year? Sure, I don't even know what's gonna happen in a year. You know what I mean? I don't know. So like, I got the plan. I just gotta pray that it happens. You know what I mean? Things happen in life where you might be on a straight path. Some might go left, some might go right. You can't change that. That's just how life goes, for real, bro. But if she's really your girl, she understands you, she gonna know there's levels to this shit. Like, everything is not gonna happen overnight. I might not get that job that I want, but it was probably for a reason. If I would have got that job, before Cliff could have fell and could have died. You know what I mean? That's how I think of everything. Like, everything has a reason behind it. And my significant other, she has to be able to understand that too. Like, we gotta be in tune with God together. Yeah. That's how I feel like. That's the only thing I got for that. We gotta be in tune with God together for this to be able to work.
All right, God gotta be in the center. And for number one, if your shorty, your girl asking like, if you can't take care of me, you can't do this for yourself, she gotta be motivated with you. She gotta be like on the same level with you. Like, yeah, I don't see it right now, but tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, stuff can change. Stuff can come out of nowhere. So you gotta, like you said, you gotta have trust with God. You gotta talk to each other with God. Yep. And then you gotta strive together.
That's it. I mean, okay. Now let's reverse it.
Talk to us.
Okay. Let's say your shorty having, but you barely scraping.
I'm be real. I wouldn't even put myself in that situation. I wouldn't even put myself in that. I'm the type of dude like, I ain't even finna be horny if my money ain't right. You know what I mean? If my stuff not going on, like if everything I had was falling apart, talks of walk, unify the strive, family issues. Why the hell am I looking for a girl? You know what I mean? Now some people do use sex and things like that. You know, release that
Oxytocin.
Alright, bro, I'm good for a little bit, but that's the dopamine. That's what keep you running back every time, bro. A little bit of release, bro. You feel me? That fuel you up, bro. But I feel like if I'm not right behind the scenes, I'm not finna go and front to a girl like, bro, yeah, I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna take care of you and shit like that.
Myself before you even.
I gotta let you know what it is off the rip. You know what I mean? Like that be one thing. Like when girls, they be like, I need a fashion nigga. I need a nigga who putting that shit on me. You finna see me in some plain tees on some cool shit. You got
that's some shit Bill Gates be doing.
Yeah, like you gotta take what you want nowadays. I ain't finna sugarcoat it up front. You feel me? I'm finna let you know what it is off the rip.
This is me.
It's me.
I would say you attract what you give off anyways.
Yeah.
Like if you out here doing lustful stuff, you gonna attract lustful women. If you out here doing financial stuff, getting your stuff together, you gonna find somebody that's getting that stuff together. They're gonna find interest in what you're doing. That's how you make friends. That's how you connect with certain people. People find certain type of energies that they think is comfortable or what they think they can go to, and then you connect. So I feel like that's how it works.
No, I like what you said. Like I really like connect with what you said. 'Cause that's some real shit. Because it's like you do attract who you're supposed to attract.
Yeah, like you attract what you give out.
But it's also like, okay, what's y'all thought process when it comes to attracting who you want? Do y'all change y'all whole routine? Do y'all change the mindset? Like if it's like a shorty, like she like a fashion model, she got her own shit, real estate, all that, whatever the case. She's just a business, independent woman, and that's what you want. Like, what are you gonna do so you could be able to get her to look your way, or be able to get that type of shit?
It's a good question.
To be honest, the way I look at it, like if I saw somebody on Instagram or in person, I'd be like, oh dang, like they got this going for themselves. I'll look at myself first, be like, okay, what do I have going? How can we benefit each other? And will this actually go anywhere? If it don't answer none of them 3 questions, I'll just look past it. I'll just be like, nah, I ain't even finna waste her time. I don't want her to waste my time. If we not interacting together on the same level or trying to build each other up, or I know she finna try and ego me, I'm gonna try and ego her, there's no point even trying it.
I got a better question. I'm gonna have this nigga shaking his boots. What's the first let's say when you do have some downtime to talk to a woman.
Okay.
What are the first 3 questions you would ask her, and what are the responses you expect?
Well, right now at this time, one of the questions I ask is, do you believe in God? That's number one. If you don't believe in God,
You ain't going nowhere.
hit the door, shawty. I ain't gonna lie, we ain't got no more conversations to be had. That's number one. The second question, where do you see yourself as, like, in the future? Like, where's your mindset? Yeah, like, where do you see your mind at, and things like that. And honestly, I be asking this on the low. Sometimes I really gotta look at you. Like, you got a father figure in your life, cause that plays a big part. If you ain't got no father figure, your mom just out here, well, she having a ball. You gonna go off of what she doing. You know what I mean? You gonna be off of that. Now, if you got a father figure, pops ain't going for some of that shit. You know what I mean?
Speaking of father figure, how you feel about the females who grew up with a single dad?
I feel like they more emotionally prone. Like they don't feel their emotions as much as a regular woman would, because a father, he gonna build you up. You never gonna see your father cry. You might see your father cry one time or no times in your lifetime.
He gonna be tough on you. He ain't gonna let you. You feel me? Like, he gonna be protected. That's you, his baby girl almost. Like, he ain't gonna let nobody play with you. He gonna make sure your feelings good, everything. But when you go out here and trying to find a dude, she gonna know she ain't tolerating no shit. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like when she finds that dude, she's gonna be like, of course her dad's gonna be her number one male in her life. Do you feel like it's gonna be hard for that guy to kind of like, I don't want to say compete with that, but like be able to be there for her, like all around?
Oh damn, that's crazy.
You wanna go first?
Hell,
you got it, bro. You got it.
Man, I would say a real woman that has a real father figure, whenever she finds that man, I'm be honest, she gonna be submissive to him. Like, she gonna actually like submit herself to him, because she can trust a man because of how she grew up with the father in her life. She like, okay, my father did this for me, I can trust a man. So boom, when a man come along, okay, I might be able to trust him because look what my father did for me. That's like being in a relationship and you get cheated on, and you try and go to the next person. I got cheated on, I don't even want to try this again. Like, but if you come off with a good impression with your father, and a man come in your life and he doing all the right things, you can be like, okay, this remind me of what my father did for me. I'm gonna be submissive to this man because he doing the right things that my father taught me to learn from. That's what I think.
Hey, like, yo, hey, this why we in business. Talking like this, bro. Just talking like that. But I be feeling like, honestly, with a girl, if she's real deep, she got a deep connection with her father, she's really not gonna tolerate nothing from no man. I don't know if y'all ever seen like online females say, "Yeah, you can't do this, but my father can. I ain't gotta worry about you no more. My father can buy this." You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like they can always have that safe spot to run to. But you probably got like one fuck up. They like, alright, he done. You feel my dad can buy this for me.
That's so crazy. That's real. That's real though. I feel it. Like, bro, alright,
you can't send me $40 for my nails. Alright, nigga, my dad do. He been doing it my whole life. He can send me $40. So
shit, she can do it herself.
I feel like having a father figure for a woman, they become way more independent. They become way more submissive to the man.
You feel like that can hinder a relationship though? If they're too hyper independent?
I feel like they'll be in their head a lot.
Yeah. They'll be thinking about
I got this for myself. Why I need him? You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
I can do that by myself. Why he around? Right. You know what I mean? Like if they not benefiting off each other, like
I feel like it'll have them to have higher expectations from a man that they're dealing with. It wouldn't be just, I don't want to mess with him. It's just my expectations is higher.
Yes. I know I fuck with you. Nigga, them high expectations.
They don't want to do with no normal job and nothing. Like some
right. If you know, I graduated and I started at Amazon, you know, her expectations are going to be higher from like, nigga, why are you working at Amazon?
You just graduated. You got a degree on this.
Working at the news station, and that's what you want to do.
And that bounce back off the attraction with energy, like, boom, oh, he doing good, I'm doing good, rather than, oh, he down here and I'm up here, why would I be messing with him? He not benefiting me to, oh, we on the same level, we can keep building.
I feel like how I look at it, it's like, she wants to be that power couple. Yeah. That's what she wants. I think that's what she really wants, but she knows like right now, like it's a process. So I feel like she just gotta wait for that process and be patient. She gotta stay down. What the fuck I said?
Bro, that's real. That's real.
Damn, bro, this shit feels so
It's a blessing to be here with y'all today, man.
For sure. Yeah, that's real. God bringing everybody. That's what I'm saying. Thank God. Let's all thank God.
Thank
I miss y'all, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all the bros, man. I can't even.
Definitely in my discernment, bro.
Yeah, bro. But there's some stuff where it's like, man, this shit cool. I'm laid back. I like doing this. I feel like this is shit I was talking about. Like the money gonna come right behind it. Just cause I'm just love doing this. You know what I mean? If this was sports, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta talk for another how long? 30 minutes, bro.
That's how I be I've had somebody on my podcast be like that before. Game, like
you gotta hit no. We can keep going until you be like, alright, nigga, I'm tired now.
No, for real though. I just be having a lot like. I have ADHD, so I have like
me too. I talk a lot.
Yeah. You feel me? Like I be having a lot of shit on my mind. Like I be talking to my roommate all the time. Like we be having great discussions. Yeah. Like last night we was talking about like how we feel if your girl went on a trip to Miami with her friends. Like,
spring break. Crazy, boy.
So what I was telling him, I was like, you know, I gotta trust my girl. Yeah. It's like I can't. Well, like. Nah, you can't fucking go to Miami.
Right.
Yeah. I can't be like that. I gotta be able to trust her.
My head hurt thinking about that shit.
Oh, that's real though. Yeah, I got trust in what she doing. Yeah. Not around. What's the point?
Yeah. I was like, I trust you. It's not you. I know it's not you.
Yeah.
I know you gonna.
It's the attraction.
I know the attraction.
And then the influence off the friends too.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, that you be around. I ain't gonna lie. If you got a girl and she locked in with you, and her whole group is single, and she going to Miami spring break, boy, you better, hey,
I'm gonna be praying.
Hey, that's it,
bro. But like, yeah, like I was just like, which stems to my next question. I'm gonna ask you, like, what do you feel like is a vacation? Okay, it's gonna be a 3-part question.
Okay.
So, I gotta use my hands for this. What do you feel like is a couple's vacation for like a group of 5 or 6 or whatever?
Okay.
The couple is versus like a vacation in a individual trip, which is like girls trip and boys trip, vice versa.
Okay.
Okay. So you said the vacation, that's like, wait, couple trip? Is that what you said? Couple trips?
Couple trip.
Okay.
So we got couple trip.
Gotcha.
Vacation.
Vacation
And we
trip.
got girls/boys trip.
Okay, I'm gonna do the couple trip one. Alright. So for the couple trip, in my opinion, like if me and all the bros, we all locked in, I'm gonna say, let's say like the cabin or something, you feel me? The big cabin trip, ski resort, something like that. We all skiing out there. Everybody got on the big puffer coats. We chilling, we cooking, all that. So that's my opinion of a couple's trip. We go outside, a little bonfire thing like that. You feel me? Everybody doing their little thing, little liquor, little wine, man. We just having a good, s'mores. We just having a good time. So that's my opinion on a couple's trip.
Okay, and you said the other one is
Vacation or guys/girls trip.
okay. Vacation is just you and your significant other. Vacation, I would say.
Like what? My fault. I ain't making sense. Like what's like okay? What's like some no's for like a girls/boys trip, and what's like some no's?
Are we talking about the
like
first
places?
trip?
Like places.
Oh, okay.
Like places. Like okay, let's say your girl and her friend goes on a girls trip to Jamaica. Is that a no? Or is that like a yeah?
You can go to Jamaica, you feel me? I had seen all that stuff. Bro, you not finna be out there getting clay rubbed in your ass. But Jamaica, that's smooth. Honestly, I say anywhere outside the United States, cause these motherfuckers ain't here, bro. You can go anywhere and some crazy shit can happen while you out there. You know what I mean? It's just not putting your trust in her. Your girl might be as loyal as she can get, but it's gonna be some desperate niggas everywhere.
Some temptation she gotta face no matter what, bro.
That's it.
Real.
Nigga with a scat come through. I got 20 bands. You come pop that 12 on me up. All right, now you got 20,000 for a little one night, or I don't get 20K. It depends. Look, and she in Miami Spring, but that 20,000 might turn her up while she out there.
It's a lot of stuff that can happen, but you just gotta trust in God, bro.
That's it.
For real. That's all you really can do. I mean,
When it comes down to
you can't be controlling because you be controlling. Then she really want to leave your ass.
At the end of the day,
Nigga, tell me what to do.
at the end of the day, a woman gonna do what she wanna do, especially if you controlling. That's like when you was growing up, your parents tell you, don't touch the stove. Don't go here, don't do this.
Damn sure you touch the stove.
But it's like a woman gonna do what she wanna do regardless of what you say. So it's just like you gotta set your boundaries, and then y'all gotta have a relationship with God. If she go out and do something, or even if you go out and do something, that's y'all's decision. Or you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
Go ahead and talk to me. You got like 20 minutes. Go ahead.
I feel like everything just come down to how you is as a person, the temptations, all that. So it's like, yeah, you can tell them not to do something, but if they gonna do it, they gonna do it regardless. It's just come down to them.
For me, somebody told me the other day. I hope I'm not coining this word right. Only wrong. She told me I'm an ambivert. It's like you're an introvert, but you're also an extrovert.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never heard that before.
Introvert.
It's like some days you're extroverted and other days you're introverted.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You got your time, baby.
Yeah, like I pick and choose my days when I want to be an extrovert and when I want to be an introvert.
Yeah.
So like with my girl, she's very. How do I explain this? I think I would say she's very outgoing when she needs to be outgoing, and when she wants her me time, that's when she's an introvert. Put it like that. So I think deep down she's really an introvert because she don't really like being around people like that.
No, that's crazy. Damn, bro, that me a game. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm loving this shit right here, bro. It's weird because I kind of, it's hard to think about the introvert and extrovert things because I'm gonna be real. I don't like being around people sometimes. But nigga, I'm on a podcast doing talk. They're like, so how this nigga don't like being around people, but everything that he do revert to him having to talk to people and stuff like that.
Because this is work. This is what we're striving for. Like that's the difference. Like if my pops told me, I need you to go up the street to the store.
Bro. Yo, don't give me my every time I hit my car. Yo, as soon as I hit the crib, mom be like, I know you want to go to the grocery store. Mom be right. I really don't want to go to the grocery store. Like, meaning like normal interactions, I just don't like. Now, if I'm out doing something that's big speaking, I can do that. But if I gotta go talk to the customer service lady for 10 minutes, I ain't gonna do that.
Not for real, like. It's just you pick and choose your days. Like it's just really, I feel like this generation is very moody. Like we got our days. Like some days like what's good, nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's big on what we're doing because people gonna expect us to talk to them all the time. Y'all gotta understand. Nigga, I gotta chill too. Like, I gotta lay back, calm down a little bit, and reevaluate what's going on. I don't think I'm just behind the scenes, just talking everybody's head off. Like, I'm laid back, chilling, I'm taking naps too, all that good stuff, bro.
Nigga, in college, what's a nap, man? If you really active on campus,
I be trying to find some good time. I be calling my naps, but they be when I get back in the door, like 9, 10 p.m. or something like that.
At that point, you smart on sleep. Nah, nigga, I be doing shit and I catch myself falling asleep. Like, oh fuck, I can't go to sleep right now. I got this work.
I be catching myself in between class. In between class, like I thought I was in like hard pack the other day. Nigga, I was in that corner, knocked out.
Nah, bro, like some of these teachers just be yapping. Like I feel like classes would be better if we had more engagement and more activities.
Bro. I feel like that's how it is for all schools. That's why kids don't get the information they supposed to get because you're not doing nothing that they want to do. You know how like in elementary, middle school, I don't know if y'all used to have like little games and stuff like that tied into y'all. Okay, so y'all remember that one worksheet we used to get in math? We used to have the multiplication problems. First I used to be in that. Nigga, let's do it. I used to be ready to get that done. That's what bringing people to do something. When they be like, all right, we got multiplication. You got 30 minutes to do it. Everybody silent, no talking. Everybody split up.
Here we go. I was like fuck school, nigga. Like I love PE. That PE. Every time I got PE, I was like, oh yeah, physical education, nigga. What, nigga? I'm hooping football, soccer.
I used to hear they said, bro, we got the pacer test today in PE. Boy, I used to y'all remember the pacer test? Yeah. Bro, that used to hate me in there, but I was on the whole gym time for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's a crazy game. Like, you know, I just realized the more you live, the more you just see shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Realize shit. Game.
So I'm not gonna lie, growing up, I was definitely more introverted. I'm still an introvert type person down the heart, but I had to find out, like, boom, I need to get uncomfortable with myself so I can find my full potential. I can't just stay in one spot forever. I can't just stay introverted
forever.
Stay
complacent.
Because always growing up, like high school, introverted. Like if I was around my friends, you know, boom, talk. But I would never try to meet new people. I would never try to make connections. Freshman year here, I'm not gonna lie, first 3 days on camp, I did not say nothing to a lot of people at all. Like, we'll be talking to the group chat before we got here. First 3 days,
my first semester, I probably walked past them at least 15 times. We didn't say
okay, let's look. All right, so for us niggas, it's easy to communicate. You know, stuff for female. I don't know, for some reason, it's like they're so egotistical and prideful. It's like, bitch, I look better than you. Like, why am I talking to you?
We can go hoop in the gym, become friends right after.
Like they be like, oh, she got this going on, I don't want to be her friend. Or they'll pick ugly female friends on purpose.
You want me to tell you what they really do, bro? They'll become friends with people that they think is competition. And then whenever they mess with somebody, they'll be like, oh yeah, I mess with him. He might like her. Let me become her friend so he won't even try it. Yeah. And stuff like that. Like just some weird stuff like.
I don't know. Females always been weird to me. I ain't gonna lie. Like
it's a lot of weird shit going on.
There be times where, you know, they know I got a girl and then they want to hit me up and be like, oh, like y'all look good. That could have been us, or
right. And all the time, that's just God temptation. Like
that's a devil right there on both.
Yeah, that's just your test. That's why like people be like, dang, why everybody want to hit me up whenever I got a girl? It's just God testing your loyalty to your person.
Yeah. Right now, we just in the path where we like, bro, we only looking for the right females, bro. We on some shit like, we gonna let the females come to us and shit like that, you know what I mean? We just walking around, we can like, I don't know, y'all ever like felt when somebody looking at y'all and then y'all just over there and they actually looking, bro. Like I be walking with bro, it's like, I don't know if they're looking at me, I don't know if they're looking at him, I don't know if they're looking at both of them, but I can feel them looking on some shit, bro. So I can say females is a That shit can bring you down and bring you up in certain ways, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask one more question and we can wrap it up. But
Damn, already? Damn, bro. Damn.
okay, I know we gonna have a part 2.
That's
If y'all get us to like shit.
What's the goal for this?
What's the goal?
What's the goal? Like, how many views we looking at?
If we could get at least
Collab, what you want to do?
400 views.
400 views. Say no more. On YouTube?
On YouTube.
Say no more. 400 views. Hey, 400.
I'll put 400 views on YouTube and at least like 10 likes.
Okay.
And on Instagram Reels, at least like
1,000 views.
1,000 views.
What, 1,000 views? Wait. You collabing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, if we collab it.
No. I'm gonna be real. If we collab this, the minimum is more than 1,000. I'm gonna say.
You gotta say like
3,500.
That's crazy.
Like
I ain't gonna 5K. 5,000. Yeah.
5,000. Okay.
Yeah, nah.
5K is the goal.
35K. This nigga
Man, actually, hold on. Let me look at what our vids at right now. And that was just me and bro on the you feel me, a little collaboration post. I feel like this shit kind of blew up a little bit. We had I think it's like
12K.
Like 12,000. Okay, yeah, we at 12K right now. So I'm just thinking, damn, 12,000 people. That's a lot of motherfuckers seeing us. And shit.
Imagine 12,000 people dap you up individually.
I ain't gonna lie,
watch that video.
So my most like viewed shit was that photo shoot I just posted. It got 8K views and it got like 150 plus likes or something like that.
Okay, hold on.
And then
to the internet up here.
then like my real, my highest reel, I got 3,000 views and I got about 29 likes.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You thumping though. You feel me? I feel like you stay down and stay consistent.
I'm getting followers too.
I'm about to say, okay, it's gonna come naturally, bro.
Getting followers. I don't know if they're gonna be able to see that, but yeah, I'm getting followers.
My latest
Yo, we at
reel,
12.1 right now.
Bro.
latest reel, 25.8K.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Hey, damn, 25. I'm telling you, y'all be doing, y'all two.
I'm telling you, y'all gonna go somewhere, bro.
Bro, it's like, bro, the two people who are running it, that's gonna be the people who set the boundaries.
Set the tone.
Telling you, like, bro, we each two runners. You feel me? Like, we get into it, making everything work. Like, I feel like if y'all continue to stay together and y'all continue to be on the same vision, bro, y'all ain't got nothing. You feel me? Y'all gonna keep striving. Another day alive, another day striving. I see this nigga posting on his story. Like, nah, that's like my
That's your motto.
yeah, like I'm about to trademark it in about a week or two and like get that like. So can't nobody take that shit, you know what I mean? I can't take that shit off the
Right now.
Right now. Trademark design on the hoodie, bro, cause like it's real. Like God woke us up with another day to be alive, so why not get out here and go strive and push my further extent? So I put it together, another day alive, another day to strive. And then I kept saying it, and the bros like, nigga, I'd be like, another day alive, another day to try.
That shit cool, bro. Nah, we definitely gonna get a part 2, but
for sure.
Part 2.
this season is gonna be like hella episodes.
Yeah,
like,
send them on. Hey, no, we gotta run back. I gotta get on here again, bro. Bro, you think we can get on here before spring break?
I think we can.
Say no more. That's a bit.
I think we can.
Say no more.
What's it called? I was gonna say I'm gonna try to push out 10 to 15 episodes this semester.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Last semester,
I ain't gonna lie, that's doable. I ain't gonna lie, you could probably get more than that. Once you get 10, you gonna be in the model. All right, now I'm good. Now I can hit 20.
I got about 7, so I got 2 seasons. So I got one season with like 7, another season with like 8 or 7, something like that. So
I feel like every season you get more and more, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my last question is just like,
And these some good ass mics.
bro.
Yeah, you get everything. You hit the phone drop.
like what? I guess when it comes to, we can end on the female shit. Okay, when it comes to a woman, what's something you say you need out of a woman, and what's something you feel like it's good to have, but it's not essential?
I'm gonna do the first one. You do the second.
All right, good.
Something I say I need out of a woman, I want to support it by my side. You know what I mean? I want you, like, with my talks with I want the female to say, like, I'm proud of you. Like, I'm glad you doing your thing. I want her to critique me on what I'm doing wrong. Hey, babe, you know, you slipped up a couple times on this right here. Look at your posture in that vid, nigga. Fix your bag. I want little things like that.
Yeah.
I don't want you to just let me fuck up and
Not say nothing.
Yeah, because, you know, like, my mama used to tell me in school, like, what you do in school, that shit gonna come back and reflect on me. If you in there acting up, the teacher's gonna be like, oh, that's such and such son right there. Look at her. Nah, bro. So, when I have a female, I want her to be right here on my side, like, push me. Because my mom was on my ass growing up. I want that same thing come from you almost.
That's real.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you was trying to answer. I'm gonna let you answer, but I'm gonna throw this in there real quick. Why? Okay. Damn. This thing got me thinking. Do you feel like? How do you feel about women who say, you know, they don't want to mother you in the relationship? What's your take on that?
Man, ooh. That's crazy. I'm a mama's boy, you know what I mean? That's
me too.
That's all I had growing up. My mom, like, you feel me? She was rough as hell, but my mom saying, you know, I love you, boy. You know, this ain't nothing. So it's like when they say that, it's like I gotta man up and be able to accept that, because I know I still got my deuce at home, but I always gotta remember mom ain't gonna be there all the time. Right. You know what I mean? So it's either you can help me out in certain situations where I can't fulfill that love, or just like it's not gonna be there. You know what I mean? I can't really force it on you, but if you understand where I'm coming from, knowing how deep me and my mom got a connection, and you can't sit there and try to fill those little gaps that I can't get without her around, ain't no need for you, man, for real.
That's real, because I'm a mama's boy too, bro. So I feel like...
Are we all... You a mama's boy?
No, mama's boy.
Nah, that's real.
Everybody got their own thing. I understand that.
I still love it, though.
But yeah, I'm a mama's boy, so it's like I'm more emotionally tuned with women.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always have like a good energy with women in general, like always. So it's like, I feel like something essential for me with the woman is just security, love, and just striving together to do better. Because with love, it's like, yeah, you can love your mom, you can love your family, but the love that you get from a woman that you meet, like, with real ambition love, like, dang, like, I can't get this connection with nobody.
That shit push you.
It's like it can make you or break, because it's like, if they do you wrong, it's like, dang, like, that was really like my heart, like, that was me, like, you can really break a man, but if y'all go and strive and do something good, it's just like, dang, we really did work this together. Like, we really did build this together. So it's like, y'all smart goals. Like, y'all got like a real connection. Like, cause like with two people, it's always better than one. I don't care what nobody says. It's like, yeah, you can do it by yourself, but it's just like, it's better when somebody there for you and can support you, like, through the dark times, the good times, everything. It's just better with somebody on your side.
I feel like we gotta normalize writing stuff down.
Yeah.
I feel like we gotta normalize looking at the boundaries. Like, my nigga, shout out to my roommate, bro, man. Yeah. But this nigga told me.
I ain't even know that was on room.
Yeah, this nigga made, him and his girl signed a contract, gang.
Signed a contract.
They locked in, like, they know what's going on. Like, they signed a contract for, like, he wrote his boundaries on one side of the sheet, she wrote her boundaries on the other side of the sheet. It's like, you just gotta sit down, put your foot down, and you just gotta, like, write them shits out. Like,
that shit going, yeah.
That's real.
That's smooth, though, for real, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate this shit, bro.
That's real love.
I appreciate it.
We gonna end up with, like, motivational.
Yeah.
Like, we
striving. This what we striving right here, bro.
I got one after you.
I'll say, we gonna say, like, maybe 3 or, nah, fuck it. Just whatever you feel like is on your mind. You can say,
yeah.
I'll say, now I'm gonna say this. Cause I literally posted this on TikTok. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna use this shit real quick. Hold on. Where that? Do I gotta go to TikTok for it? Nah, for real. I just typed this shit yesterday. I'm a poet.
That's real though.
Alright. So, this is what I said. Sometimes you just gotta make your vision your reality and get the right pieces in your life, the lens to help you move up in the ranks.
Damn, hold on, run that.
Go ahead.
Sometimes you just gotta make your vision your reality and get the right pieces in your life, the lens to help you move up in the ranks.
And that's real.
And you a poet? Shakespeare shit right there. Okay, that's smooth.
Good like that. So
That's smooth, man.
what is the message that you want to give to the viewers today? What do you want to leave them with? What's the last thing?
What do I want to leave them with, bro?
And people on camp.
Damn, bro. Well, with this, bro, my number one message is always be yourself, man. You know, always be yourself.
Cliche, but it's true.
It's true. Like, you know, it might sound, you might hear it a lot. You know, always be yourself.
It's something you need to hear.
It's some shit you need to hear, cause not to hate, you feel me, downplay nobody, but I've seen a lot of shit on campus where people are not being themselves, putting on the image for the people that are around. There's a female, money, fame, and things like that. If you want to get somewhere you want to be in life, you always gotta be authentic and do what you want to do. You know, God don't like all that fake stuff. He wants you to be real. Like, if He put something in your life, He put it in your life for a reason. So I say, when you're on your journey of success, don't look back. Don't try to ego nobody. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let none of that. Do what you want to do, regardless of the situation or the outcome. Just keep moving and keep rolling. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Another day alive. Another day to
Man, I would say, and I've been saying this for a couple of days, I just seen it. Don't focus on what's in the window. Don't focus on everybody else, what you see outside.
Yeah.
I want you to look in the mirror, focus on yourself, worry about what you can do for yourself. Worry about how you can perfect your craft. Don't be looking through the window, looking at everybody else, wondering why they got this, why they got that. I want you to look through the mirror and be like, where can I start? Where can I begin? Where can I strive to do better for myself? And that's what I wanted to say.
Hold on, I got one more, cause I heard, y'all know what Jelly Roll is, right? I don't know if y'all heard him, man. I heard Jelly Roll say this on stage before, and like always like sat with me. He said, your windshield mirror is bigger than your rearview mirror for a reason.
Right.
Because what's in front of you is so much more important than what's behind you.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I mean? Like they spitting on that. Like, if you keep moving forward in your car, looking through the windshield mirror, you gonna get to plan A. But you keep looking in the rear views, nigga, you gonna crash along the way. You might hit some little obstacles, bro. So I say, don't worry about the
past. Use the past to grow, but don't dwell on it too long.
Yeah.
Use it as motivation.
Motivation, man. Well, shit, you know, that's all we got, bro. I appreciate y'all for me having us out here, bro.
That's really
bro.
Anytime, bro.
We out. Hey, we out this, man. Let's do it. It's you. It's you.